Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, guys. How are you?
We are live.
We are live indeed. Apologies, a bit late. We had real problems setting up today, actually. So the webcam wouldn't connect. So you probably would have seen we have just deleted one of our live versions and come on to this version. So
yeah, it sometimes happens. So if I thought the webcam was plugged in, it wasn't, and so I can't adjust it after the fact. So we then had to start another live. Hi, Cinco.
Hey, Cinco, how are you?
Glad
Good
you
to
found us.
Good to see you. Hey, Jensen, how are
Hi,
you?
Jensen.
Good?
Hope you're well. So I hadn't plugged in on the other one. I hadn't plugged in the webcam, but then I had to plug in the webcam. But then I can't continue with that live because the settings are already done. So I had to delete that live and then restart the live. And now we're here with you guys.
Anyway, all that faff. How are you two? How are you? Well, how is everybody? How is everybody doing? Now we made a slight boo-boo, didn't we? We bought these. Hey, what happened? Yeah, so we were just explaining what happened, Jensen. So basically, we went to set up. The webcam wasn't attached, and that's why we had to delete the old one and put the new one. But we had a little boo-boo with these. So we bought these giant custard creams and giant bourbons, thinking that's what they look like in the pack. But no, rereading it, it appears these are actually, that's ice cream in the middle. So the idea is you add your vanilla ice cream here and your chocolate ice cream in here.
Because it said make your own. And I did wonder why it was in the ice cream section. But I just thought I'd seen these going all over, and I was like, oh yeah, they've got the giant custard creams and they've got the giant bourbons. Let me get them and then try them, and I don't even like custard creams or bourbons anyway. So there we go.
Well, look, you didn't read the side bit. Make 4 individual ice cream sets. You need 8 giant custard cream biscuits, which are here, but then you need a tub of vanilla ice cream, which we haven't got. So that one is a bit out the window. And
at least I could put in the flavour ice cream that I like.
Oh yeah, it does say on this one as well. A tub of Cornish chocolate dairy ice cream for this one. This one you need vanilla. There you go. So of course, a good thanks. Enjoying the warm weather. Could not get the Big Daddy as M&S had empty shelves due to the recent cyber incident. Oh no, yes, of course.
Yes. So I had ordered something for someone. And this is I ordered it last week to arrive at some point this week. And he goes, oh yeah, just let you know your order's been cancelled. Nothing, don't worry about it, and refunded me my money. So when I went back to order it today, he goes, oh yeah, you can browse, but you can't buy anything.
Yeah, so they had a cyber attack M&S. So yeah, I can see now why you weren't able to get one. Now I bought this a while ago, luckily, so I managed to get hold of it. Liam, how you doing?
Hey Liam,
walking to the gym from work. Look at this, put me to shame. Well done, Liam. How are things? You good? Glad you're enjoying the weather, though. So we managed to get hold of the Big Daddy.
Pure fluke. Because I went to have a look, they didn't have any.
Nothing will go wrong with this Tuesday. I hope so too, Jensen.
Yeah, I hope so too.
So we're just hoping it's not going to. And we've got the Big Daddy as well. Now we have done this one before. These are huge. You can see from the size of them. They are big bars. Look, big as Kelly's head. That's how big these bars are.
Why? Are you trying to? So I mean, you'll find your head's bigger than mine.
My head is big. So this is their version, their being M&S version of the Dubai chocolate. So that's pistachio with the chunky chocolate bar, pistachio cream, caramel, and pistachio pieces. Now we've also got the Big Daddy. Look at that. That's what it looks like inside. It's like a huge Snickers bar. Don't sue me, M&S. So chunky chocolate bar with caramel, peanut pieces, and roasted peanut pieces.
And I have heard mixed reviews on this. Some people like it, some people don't like it. So we are about to find out.
And the weather is lovely indeed this week so far. It is, Jensen. Yes, and Cop was saying the same. I'm going to go for the walk after the live. I think I just think it's.
Somebody said that Thursday is going to be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I got this bar of chocolate, and this is meant to be like the Dubai chocolate. So I want to test it against.
All right, we should do that.
Dubai, yeah.
St. Cott said the same. I have seen mixed reviews of the pistachio ones. It'll be interesting to know what you think.
I know. I'm excited.
Liam said it had to get recalled because not all the ingredients were listed. Some say it's rubbish. Right, we will be able to try this. So what we will do,
what got recalled? Which ones?
This one.
Oh.
This Liam. The one, is that what you mean, Liam? This one, the Big Daddy got recalled. Is that right? Or did you mean the one that Kelly's just sewn, the Azora one?
Oh no, that didn't get recalled.
So what we'll do is we'll do these another day when we've got ice cream. Okay, we will do these another day when we have got ice cream. Because we saw the packet when I was doing it. Otherwise, it's just one big giant biscuit we're eating. Right. Okay. So, hey, Charlie, how you doing? 671 followers. Well done. You are shooting up the ladder. Right. Okay. So,
I'm just having a look at the recall that.
Liam said, I saw some in 10p machines. Really? M&S. Okay.
No, the only one that I can see is that the product recall was the Belgian dark chocolate bar.
You got Kelly worried now.
No, I need to see these things. When you lot are telling me something, I'm taking it seriously, and I want to Google it and I want to see.
Charlie's created 2,500 videos on this YouTube channel.
Wow.
Well done. That's really, really good. We're about 50 off 1,000. So well done. Where are we? Liam says, from the M&S. Hey, Evelyn, how you doing?
Hey, Eve, I hope you're well.
Jensen said, my favourite biscuit is the party rings. So, guys, tell us what your favourite biscuit is. And I was going to say, Jensen, if they did party rings this size, this big, would you get them?
I would have got them. If they did party rings, I'm getting it. No, I can't see anything about it being recalled.
What is your favourite biscuit? Not cookie biscuit.
Oh, that's a tricky
one.
It is
a tricky one. I'm going to say it's probably jammy Dodgers for me. That is my favourite. I love jammy Dodgers.
I do like a good party ring. Club. I do like a good. You know what I like?
That's not big. That's a chocolate bar.
No, it's a biscuit. Anyway, the chocolate orange M&S biscuit.
Oh yeah.
I love that one.
Oh, Liam says bourbons. Right, Liam. So these are the giant bourbons. So we will be doing those with ice cream at some point.
Yeah.
Sorry, we showed this on the thing, not only reading it, just as soon as we started.
And Matt was like, I think you have to. It says make your own on it, and I was looking at it and thinking, oh.
Yeah, you didn't spot that. I said, I'm sure this is make your own. I think it's literally just the biscuit. It's not the inside. Charlie said, I went to Burger King today in Scunthorpe. How was it? Nice. Did you enjoy it? What did you get? Liam said bourbons is his favourite. There you are, Liam. We will have to try that with the ice cream. Jensen said they are rainbow colours. Yes, indeed, the party rings are.
I like the mini party rings. Have you tried those? They're so good.
Oh, Bristolian Welsh has joined us. How are you?
Bristolian Welsh, how are you well?
Bristolian Welsh said, I'm going to be controversial and say Garibaldi. I do like Garibaldi biscuits. Now, a lot of people don't because it has got little currants in them, but I do like them. I love that texture of the currants. Good choice.
Mind currants. I just don't like the biscuit itself.
Oh, I like the biscuit too.
It's almost like a rich tea biscuit, isn't it? With just currants in it.
No, not quite. I was going to say...
it's not malted milk.
Have you been anyway, Bristolian Welsh? I hope you're well. Good to see you. Kath, how are you?
Hi, Kath. Hope you're well.
Nice to see you too. Good to see you. Oh, Evelyn's gone for custard cream. Well, look at this. Now, I feel bad now because we're not going to be able to do this today. So
no.
These are the giant custard creams.
Maybe when Evelyn's here, we'll do them.
Yes. So we just need ice cream for these. So we will have to make those tubs at some point. Glad you're well, Kath. Good to see you. Where's your local McDonald's and what do you two get there?
There is a...
There's a drive-through not too far from us.
Yeah, there's a drive-through not too far from us. Mark doesn't really like McDonald's, but if he was going to go for it, it'd be filet of fish.
Well done. That's exactly what I would go for. Mine's a filet of fish.
It depends. Do you know what? I really do love a Big Mac, but it repeats on me, and it's not always. I love the taste of it, but I don't know if it's something in the sauce or something like that. Just repeats on me, so I can't eat it all the time. I used to love a McChicken sandwich. They used to be the best. What would I get now? It depends, really. Sometimes I like a Big Mac, what you call it, not Big Mac, a quarter pounder. Yeah, it just depends, really. I don't have anything specific anymore. But yeah, years ago it would have been a Big Mac, or it would have been a chicken sandwich.
What about you guys? Who's a McDonald's fan? What would you get? Jensen said, I did not know there was a video on Saturday just gone. Now, that was impromptu. That was a very good spot. So Kelly managed to get hold of the Starbucks drinks before they released. So they released this week.
Yeah.
So we managed to get hold of them. So we did the Starbucks review of the tiramisu range.
Yeah. So so I got a notification about it, and I thought, you know what? I got the notification about it on Friday, and then I thought, let's go. We're going to be out and about. Let's just grab it on Saturday. So we thought we'd do a car review. Mark and Kelly's car review.
So this is a new thing Kelly wants to introduce, is the car review. So if you guys like it, we'll do it. If it doesn't, we won't. Brazilian Welsh said, good, thanks. Am I the only one who thinks Burger King is way better than McDonald's? You are not.
You are not.
You are not.
You are not.
I have not done, well, I hadn't done Burger King for years and years and years. And we did one on the live. And I must say, I did prefer it to McDonald's.
It's not that I prefer it to McDonald's, but it is way better than it used to be, because it used to be rubbish.
Controversial.
But I have to say, they have upped their game. Honestly, it was really, really good. But Richard's Adventures would agree with you, I think. I think he prefers Burger King over McDonald's. And I've got to say, all of these fast food aren't they getting expensive?
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, I do have to say Burger King has definitely gone up in price. Well,
So
obviously, but we noticed that when we did. So if anybody has seen, we did our video, we uploaded our Yo Sushi video. Like I said, I remember just pre-pandemic, we had got the Yo Sushi, and they called them sumo bowls. They don't call that anymore.
Yeah.
But they were £8 each.
That's
now
right.
those bowls are now 13.
Yeah.
So I know that was only about 4 or 5 years ago.
They also used to do Blue Mondays, which they don't do anymore, where you got them half price.
No, yeah, they don't do that anymore.
No,
they don't do that offer anymore.
They haven't done that for a long time.
Kat said, I do like a bacon cheeseburger from McDonald's, which is what you like.
Oh, I do like a bacon cheeseburger.
Jensen said, where is your local Greg's? Well, there is one down the road from us, actually, Jensen. Not too far. But they're everywhere. Greg's are everywhere.
I was about to say, Greg's are all over now. So we do have a Greg's not too far from us, which we can go to if we... I don't eat a lot of Greg's, I've got to be honest with you, because I feel, although Greg's are really reasonable, which they are, my unpopular opinion is they've gone downhill. They are nowhere near as good as they used to be. Not at all. So I don't tend to... I do like their pizzas, though. That at one point their pizzas were rubbish, but they've improved those now. So I do like some of their pizzas, but I'll be happy to do another review on them. They're just not as good. I mean, them steak bakes and listen, I was down with it. I get steak bake, I get the chicken bake, I get sausage roll, but the sausage roll is like mush now. It doesn't even taste like a proper sausage. So I'm just like, I can't.
See, now, I disagree. I'm a big fan of Greg's. So
the vegan sausage rolls are really good. The vegan sausage rolls are really good. But imagine preferring a vegan sausage roll over a normal sausage roll.
So guys, let us know. Are you Greg fans? Has it gone downhill? Do you think it's got better? Or do you not go? Let us know in the comments. Touche, how you doing?
Hey Touche, hope you're well.
Oh no, Touche, my sinus infection has returned. I've been put on steroid nasal spray.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, yeah, we're well, thank you. Sorry to hear that. What are you keeping well apart from that?
Do the steroid nasal spray help? Does it help? Did it help the last time? I hope it did.
Does it help you breathe quicker?
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, on serious though, I hope you are feeling a bit better.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. Freon!
Hey, Freon.
Now, Freon is awesome because his title says so. Freon, I'm back. I graduated from secondary. I'm a college kid now. Well done.
Well done. Congratulations.
Well done. Well deserved.
bless
So,
you.
Freon, how are you feeling about it? I know you were a bit apprehensive.
Yeah.
But are you feeling a bit better about
You're
it?
going to make new friends and all sorts. It's going to be so awesome. It's going to be so good.
You're going to have so many friends. You're going to have so many friends. Thank you. Jensen likes my t-shirt. Look, I'm afraid of no ghosts. I've got that at the base there, but you can't really see it because it's down there. But yes, thank you. Tia, hello.
Hi, Tia.
How are you, Tia? Good to see you.
Nice
Tia, are you on your way out? I know you're a lady that goes out quite a bit.
Listen, that girl likes to be out and about. She be out and about.
Well, why not as well? Lovely to see you. I hope you're well. And tell us, where have you been recently? Because I know you're always out and about. Bristol and Welsh said, I totally agree, Kelly. I used to love their patisserie cream donuts, but they got rid of it. And now everything's smaller and not much choice anymore. Do you know what? It's a difficult one, really, because obviously they're trying to do two things. They're trying to keep the cost down, but also cater to thing, and it cater to everybody, and that's really, really difficult to do.
But I don't know why they like. The thing is about keeping the cost down, which is fair enough, right? But clearly they're making a lot of money because they're opening up places everywhere, right? You can't go around like before. Greggs was only in the towns. It wasn't in main part of London. It was in some places because it's been in Old Street for a minute. That Greggs has been there for years. And then there was where's the other place that there was a Greggs? Leather Lane. Oh, Leather Lane. Yeah, Leather Lane. So on Leather Lane, there was a Greggs there for years, at least 20 years. So although not right in the centre like Covent Garden or all of those, they were in London, but those were still where like council places were and stuff like that. So people were getting Greggs and stuff like that. And you could get a co-op sort of, but they weren't like in the centre, although that is the centre of London, but you know what I mean, like right in the centre. So I feel like now, but having one in the middle of Leicester Square, you got to be making some cash.
Well, they won't make much money on that one. It's just the kudos of having it.
Right, but they are open. You cannot deny they are opening up Greggs everywhere.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, they must be making some money.
Tusha is clearing my sinuses, but was put on antibiotics before. I remember you were on antibiotics. Well, I hope this does clear it. I'm going to say, because you've had such bad luck with that.
Yeah, bless you.
I wonder if do you have hay fever as well? Does that bring it on?
Could it be allergies? Well, we're not doctors.
Freon said, yes, I'm okay. I'm ready to bring on college. Finally, it's time to celebrate while returning to the Fam MK family.
Aww.
Well, we're lovely to see you, Freon.
Yeah.
We love seeing you as always.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a very busy weekend, so indoors today, but hope you guys are okay. We are well. Lovely to see you.
Did you let us know what you did that weekend, if you can, or if you don't want to, then that's fine. But did you do anything exciting?
Well, talking of exciting, Freon, I've got a big announcement. I did a prom proposal to my friend called Freya in school, and she said yes. Aww. So I have a prom date.
Oh, that's so nice.
Freon's got a date. Oh, that's really good. I'm so happy for it. And you're a really nice guy, Freon. So I'm well deserved. I'm really good.
I hope though, even if people don't have dates, that they still go to the prom. I don't think that should be anything to worry about if you don't have a date. So I really do hope anybody who doesn't have a date, they still go to the prom.
A gentleman said, I'm going to the dentist on the 14th of May. It's booked for 2:45. Now, are you getting a checkup, or do you need to have a filling? Or are you going to have Hollywood teeth, Jensen? You're going to come back with really, really stylish Hollywood teeth. Sam, hello! How are you?
Hi, Sam. I hope you're well.
How are you getting on, Sam? Lovely to see you. How are you, Auntie Kelly and Uncle Mark? I missed you both so much. We missed you.
Missed you too.
But I'm glad you've graduated. You've done really, really well. Evelyn said, yeah, they're opening up Greggs everywhere.
I know.
Jensen said, my favourite board game at school is Uno. Oh, God, yeah, I haven't played Uno.
I've never played it.
No, you have. We played Uno. Have you never played Uno? Good game. There's a card game called Blackjack, not the one you gamble with, but it's another one called Blackjack that's very similar to Uno. I know I am embarrassing Freon. Tusha, the doctor said antibiotics only get rid of so much of the infection. The infection itself can last up to 8 weeks. Oh no, 2 months. Oh God, I hope it
clears up sooner.
I really hope it does. Tusha, hello to Sam. Lovely to see you. You are so embarrassing. I'll prank you straight back for that. No, we're glad. We're glad that you've got a date.
Oh no, we're happy that
you're absolutely happy that you've got a date.
Absolutely ecstatic. I was just saying for the other people who don't have a date, because I'm sure, like, You know, so when I was at school, that wasn't a pressure thing to go. You could just go with your friends and stuff like that. But I see now that it can be quite pressurizing.
Oh yeah.
So it's not you. I'm glad you have a date. I was just thinking about other people who don't have a date. I hope they still go.
Anyway, Jensen's just going for a checkup. I'm glad it's just a checkup. That'll go really quickly. Now, talking of checking of teeth, this is probably not the best segue to go into this, but we are going to anyway. So we are not getting our teeth checked. We are going to be doing the Big Daddy Pistachio. Now, this is the Big Daddy Pistachio from M&S. This is difficult to get. God knows how I managed to get it, but I managed to get it. I think I was telling you guys. So when I was in the queue, there was a guy in front of me had about 5 of these in his bag. They're £8.50 each, so they are expensive.
Yeah,
they're thick, but £8.50 for a chocolate bar, so it is expensive. So I shall let you open that.
Oh, we're going to try that one first.
And then we've also got the other Big Daddy.
Yeah.
So this is the whale. Now, if you look at here, this one is like a giant Snickers bar. Don't sue me, M&S. I'm not saying it is Snickers. It's like similar to.
The reasons why, so I wanted to get both. I've forgotten how that tastes.
Yeah, you do that.
I've forgotten how this one tastes. So I wanted to get both of them. And I wanted to compare them both to see which one we prefer.
Go.
Now, when they touted this one, they were saying, oh, yeah, it's akin to the Dubai chocolate. Now they brought this one out and saying it's a dupe of the Dubai chocolate. Now I've heard mixed reviews about it. The thing is, pistachio is look at this, right? What I find very strange is that this is not wrapped inside.
Yeah, I know. I did think that. I thought that would be at least be in foil.
Yeah. So I feel like
take it out and show how big it is. Freon said, "Thank you so much. I am too," because she said, and I quote, she is saying. Me a slow dance at the prom, and maybe a first dance as a couple.
Oh, Freon, that'll be so lovely.
Look how big that is, Freon. That is massive. Oh my god, that's huge.
It smells amazing.
Go on, take a massive bite out of it.
I can't take a massive bite, but I can take a bite.
Oh, you are going to? I thought you were just going to take a cut, but anyway. Look at the size of this thing. Okay. That is amazing. That is amazing.
That's really nice.
It's like a giant Snickers bar.
I can't lie. That is really nice.
No, really good.
You can really taste the nuts in it. Yeah.
If you don't like peanuts, this is not for you.
It's not for you.
Look at all that gooiness. Sorry, you're going to have to excuse us. We're just chowing down on this. That is so good.
That's really nice.
That is probably not good for me to try, but oh my god. That is amazing. Right, that's a definite recommendation from us.
Mm-hmm.
We did try this on the live a while ago, and I can't remember what we gave it. But
I can't remember what we gave it, but that's why I needed to try it again.
Okay, so that's the whale. And you can see why that's a cross section of it. Look at that.
This is a bit naughty because this is not even sellotaped closed.
Oh, dear.
So I feel like that's a bit naughty. But anyway.
M&S in Air is so busy now, said Freya, because of the May holiday shopping. Jensen said, and they put special toothpaste, and I can't eat or drink for an hour after it's done. It's not very nice taste, and it's all fine at the end. Well, I'm glad it'll be okay at the end. Like I said, once you get it done, Jensen, it'll be fine. It's just a little annoying for a little bit. What I did say, what was quite funny, so I was in Boots, and you could get bubblegum flavoured toothpaste, which is not that unusual, but you could get chocolate flavoured toothpaste, which I couldn't quite understand. There was a Willy Wonka one, which was chocolate flavour.
Okay, I'm going to try this bar.
Okay. I thought you were going to go from the side then. I thought, what are you doing? Okay. Oh, wow. Check out the teeth in this. There's a lot of pistachio in this.
It's all right.
Actually, I like that. Okay.
Do you like it better than...
Let it focus. We're all out of focus. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to state the obvious. You have to like pistachio to like this. It's predominantly pistachio. But look how much caramel you get.
See, I can't taste the pistachio. I feel like there's quite a lot of... The toffee to me is more prominent than the pistachio. that pistachio flavour for me is not as prominent as it should be.
But I've got to say, that's really good.
Okay. Well, I'm comparing it to that one.
Right. Okay. Now, what I like about this, I like the fact that it's not overtly strong. It tastes. It's almost like baklava, if anybody's had baklava, but with a treacle to it. That is actually really, really nice. Now, do I prefer this or do I prefer this? So I'm going to have a bit more of this because I need to remind myself. So again,
before we came on the live, he's going, I don't think we should open that one. I don't think we should eat it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is tremendous.
This one's better. For me.
Okay. Look at that. All those, there's tons of peanuts in there. Look, it's double chocolate. Look, you can see double chocolate layer at the top. Loads of, this one is, I think I would say this is better. Would you agree?
Yeah.
That is tremendous.
So you're going to bite that. You were going to break that. Just bite it.
Oh my God. Okay.
I think the saltiness of the peanuts really helps it as well. I mean, the chocolate, the saltiness of the peanuts, the toffee. Here, for me, it's predominantly chocolate and toffee. I don't get that pistachio hit that I'm looking for. And pistachio is really big this season. Since the Dubai chocolate, pistachio is blowing up everywhere. Everything is pistachio. But I don't think that it's all right. It's nice. It's not a bad piece of chocolate, but
guys, I'm not gonna lie. I can eat both bars. I can eat both those bars. I shouldn't, but oh my God, I'd have fun trying it. Oh my God, they were delicious. These are really, really good. I like both of them, but one is clearly better than the other. Right, let me read some comments and then we will score.
I'm going to try this Azura because I want to try it again.
All right, okay, we'll try the Azura. Okay, let me read out the comments there. Freon, Mark, she said she wants to meet she wants me to meet her folks and her siblings too as a couple. What? Do you know what, Freon? Do the date first, see how things go. If they're good, then go meet her parents. I would do that first. Just because, just to make sure that you two are compatible as a couple. But well done. You see how popular you are?
I am really pleased for you, by the way.
Yeah, and you deserve it.
Lovely.
Because I know you've had a difficult year. So well done, Freon. Dushin, I'm lurking. I'm watching from the tub. Oh, you've got to have one of these in the tub with you. Touche, you've got to get one of these in the tub.
Touche has probably got a Toby Carvery in the tub.
I won't blame you. Do you know what? That's one thing I never ever do is eat from the bath, but I want to try it one time just to see what it's like.
Oh, Evelyn's always having strawberries
and champagne
in the bath. She doesn't have a bath without strawberries and champagne.
Touche, my buddy, how are you? Good to see you again, says Freon. Jensen said my favourite juice is orange juice. Really? Now you're more tropical.
I love the tropical, but I do love the apple and mango from Innocent. That juice is nice. It's nice.
Oh, Sam said, guys, I've won the bid on a new home. Oh, brilliant, Sam.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. It's a bungalow in another village with a shop and a chippy and a Chinese takeaway. That's all you need. Not sure I can move in so much to do here, but great news.
Yeah. Well, bless you.
Well, do you know what? If you've won that on the bungalow, we're really happy for you. Yeah. That's amazing news. I know you're saying you're not sure because you want to move, because you so much to do where you are, but this could be a new change and a new thing of scenery for you. Plus, is it big enough to have all your scooter and everything in for your mobility? You should go to that village and see how it is and spend some time there. Go there, spend some time there, and then see if you really can picture yourself there. Definitely, and we will join you for fish and chips one day. I'm telling you, in that village, we will join you for fish and chips. Right, this is the. I love how they've done that as well. It's almost like paint splattered. That's what the Dubai chocolate is like. So this is meant to be. It's not focusing. No. Anyway, filthy food o'clocks. Absolutely, Ted Touche. And there will be special sticker at the end as well of your the dentist thing. Well done. Wow. It's always nice when you get that.
I'm going to try this. It's almost like they've done like a Mars bar type.
Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Look at this. It's not focusing on. It does look like a Mars bar.
Don't taste that one though.
Mmm.
Now this has got kanafa in it.
Bless you.
Mark says that each time. Anyway, and this is what the Dubai chocolate is meant to taste like. I've tried a couple of dupes, but this one is nice, but it's not as nice as the one that we had. So a friend of mine bought me back one, which was quite nice. It was a thin one, not the big giant one, but I really do one day want to try the big giant one.
Oh, Freon said, oh, she called me shushkums in school and called me darling and sweetie. I nearly fainted when she said it.
Oh.
Hello, Freon, said Sam. Freon said, hey, cousin Sam, how are you? I miss you. Sam said, oh, I miss you too. I'm in the wars as usual, but I'm live and the sun is shining. We're lovely. I'm so glad. But Sam, we're so happy for you. We will keep in touch just to find out how things are going. Freon said, Sam, did you get that card I sent you? No, Freon, I didn't. Sorry, where did you send it? Just pranked you. Yeah, I was going to say you haven't got an address to send it to. Jensen said, in Newsround yesterday, there will be a new character on Saturday coming soon. What character and what?
In where?
He said a new character coming soon.
In where?
In Newsround yesterday will be a new character on Saturday coming soon.
In Newsround. I thought you said Newsround, and I thought, why would there be a new character? Do you mean like a new presenter?
A new presenter, I think you meant.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say. Even said, baths are all about strawberries and champagne. Otherwise, have a shower.
That's very true.
Well, I was going to say, I don't
indulgence. Baths are indulgent.
I don't know if you've got time to do that before you go to work, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's what she's saying. Like, she'll shower in the morning, but bath when you're taking time out for yourself, when you're treating yourself, when you're doing something luxurious. Champagne and strawberries.
Oh, that's true, actually, Jensen. And Peppa Pig. I did read that. I'm sure Mama Pig's pregnant, so they can have a new character in there. I did read
I see for Peppa Pig, not Newsround. I was like, oh.
Oh, so Freon said she was going to keep our data secret from her folks, but when she is ready, she will reveal. We'll do the date first, like I say, see how it goes, and then take it slowly. You've got plenty of time. Sam said the bungalow is 1 bedroom and very small, but only a few at the edge of the village. Not sure I can fit in. That's a bit tricky, then, isn't it? Not sure if I can fit in and only given 24 hours to decide. Is that what they give you?
Wow.
But still great news for future bids, as I was number 3. Well, do you know what? You've got a great place, Sam. Only do what's right for you. If you don't want to settle, that's really important.
The thing is, I think, aren't there a couple of problems in the property that you're in at the moment? I think you've got a few problems with regards to the property itself, right? So I think, is it healthier maybe to move properties or something like that?
Well, see how it best suits you. Got to weigh. There's a lot to weigh.
It's a lot to weigh up in 24 hours.
I'm shocked they give you 24 hours to make a decision like that in 24 hours.
It's quite life changing.
But you know what? If you don't decide, others will come up. You've got time, so others will come up. But
is there a garden? I think you can only bid a certain amount of times.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, I think is it 3 times you can bid for property, and if you win and you turn it down, you've only got 2 more choices. I think that's how bidding works. I think.
Is that right? So we don't want to make you worried or anything, but let us know what the bidding process is. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe that's what happened with my friend, but that was a number of years ago. So unless they changed it. But and I remember they showed her one and it was just like, what? So yeah.
But still chosen. Well, you can make a decision on that. Right, Kath said, where's that from? Right, let's get back. Sorry, we always forget we're in the middle of a scoring bit.
That or Azura.
Right, let's go. So we'll do it one at a time. So as you know, we did the Big Daddy, the whale. So just to remind you, this one is got loads of peanut butter pieces in. That's what it looks like from the beginning. There you go.
Mark is going to find any excuse to now.
No, you've upset me now, so I'm going to need something to calm down. Okay, I'm calm. What are you giving this?
I would give it an 8. If you're going to just eat Now put the rest away.
I'm giving that a 9. Look at that. Huge chocolate. Again, I'm going to state the obvious. You've got to like peanuts. But look at all that.
Yeah, I can't lie. It's really good. It's very salty as well.
Yeah, it's got a lot of salt in it.
The saltiness of the bar, the nuts.
Ooh.
It is very nice.
That's my
very
dinner.
nice.
I'm telling you, that is my dinner tonight. I'm giving that a 9. Kelly's giving that an 8. Right. Next up, we had. Now, this is the one we really wanted to show you guys. This is the Big Daddy pistachio. So with pistachio cream and caramel pieces, and as we saw,
No, that's the wrong way.
Get the right way. So obviously similar concept, but instead of the pistachio. Now, lots of caramel in there. The pistachio isn't so much a cream.
Because his memory can't stretch to 2 minutes ago.
You understand?
No.
All right, have yours. Oops. Now it's go. Okay, score this one.
I would give this a 6.
A 6.
Yeah. I don't think it's that great. I would get it to try it.
I liked it.
I'm disappointed with the pistachio.
So to me, it's a bit like baklava, but instead of the pastry, you've got the chocolate around it.
It doesn't taste like baklava.
I did. Okay. Anyone would think I could do my own review.
It doesn't taste like baklava.
That's what it tastes like to me. Now, it's very. What's interesting though, as you guys have commented on, as you've heard, it is very hit and miss. Some people like it. I like it. You're not so sure. I'm gonna.
It's
Can
not.
I score?
Hold on a second. It's not so much that I think comparing it to the other one is no. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Oh, yeah, can I score? Thank you. Right, so I'm going to give this one an 8, but we are 2 different scores. So what Kelly and I do is we aggregate our scores. So this one is currently operating at an 8.5. What did you give this one? A 6?
6.
I'm giving this an 8, so this is aggregating at a 7.
Yeah, I just feel like it's disappointing because pistachio's really big this season, and because of this or the Dubai. I mean, this one isn't bad. It isn't as nice as the chocolate that I tasted before, but this one's someone. So basically, there are these pop-ups all over London. And I just passed it, and I got that box of chocolate the other day. Do you remember the expensive one?
Actually, Kath asked that exact question. Where's that from?
It was a pop-up somewhere, and then I picked it up, and this was the Azura. They do have a website. They're artisanal chocolates. So
it sounds like a place in Spain. Yeah, I just went to holiday at the Azura.
And it was a pop-up, and they said, oh, they're doing these Dubai sort of like chocolates. So I was like, all right, cool. So I grabbed one, but if I have to compare it to one that a friend brought back from Dubai, which wasn't the actual Dubai chocolate, but it was like a thin, but because I think that's quite normal there. So she just got me the normal one, not the giant one. And that was really nice piece of chocolate. It really was nice. But this isn't as nice as that piece of chocolate. So if I had to compare it, none of them really compare.
I totally agree with Kelly, actually. I didn't like the chocolate on this.
Yeah.
I think,
and this is what you do get in baklava, funnily enough.
I didn't like the chocolate. The filling is really nice.
Yeah.
And it's better than the M&S, but the M&S chocolate is better. Actually, the M&S chocolate on this, I was really pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
It's on both of them, actually. Yeah. It's really, really good. So what would you score this one?
I'd probably score it the same, maybe a 6.
I'll give it a 6.
Yeah.
I didn't like this one. I didn't like it. I wasn't impressed.
So,
guys, we have a winner. As you probably could tell, it is the Big Daddy whale. That's not the whale, something coming out of the well. That's actually chocolate stuck to the things. This actually beats this one.
Yeah.
The pistachio one, which I was surprised. Now, again, it's all on your personal preference. If you don't like peanuts or you're allergic to them, obviously stay clear of this one. This one I did find pleasant, but Kelly didn't. So very mixed bag. So to Cop or anybody else who's thinking of getting it, I think it really is going to be dependent. But they are expensive. I mean, £8.50 for a bar of chocolate is expensive.
Yeah, and I think It's one of those tricky ones, isn't it? Because everybody's taste is different. Mine and Mark's taste is completely different. But there are things that we really do enjoy together. And then there are things that will separate us where I think, well, it's not thing. But me personally, I don't think it's worth buying it. I don't think it's worth buying the pistachio one.
No, I don't. I agree. I wouldn't get that again. For £8.50, I wouldn't. This I would spend.
That is £8 though.
I would. That is worth it.
£8. Yeah. It's quite a big bit of chocolate. If you want to try, if I was going to suggest one out of the two, it'd be this one. This is a nice piece of chocolate, but I think you have to share it as well. Mark doesn't have to share it, and I'm sure Mark's brother would be the same. He wouldn't have to share it either. But it for normal people, you would have to share that. But it is nice.
Right, third time lucky. I think this is worth it. I do think it's worth the price, this one. The other one's not so much, but I do think that is worth the price. That's really, really good. Right.
I'm not sure either of them are worth £8.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, I do. So there we go. Guys, let me catch up with the comments. Sam said, I'd rather have a glass of red wine and a jar of olives in the bath. Oh, really? Would you have, what do you call it? Is it a charcuterie board?
A charcuterie board, yeah.
Would you have a charcuterie board?
Who's saying this?
Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Freon said, Mark and Kelly, I filled out a work application to do sports and I got a note back saying they will email me in 48 hours to say if I got the job or not.
Wow.
What are you going to be doing in sports if you get the job? Jensen said, I like the sign on your cup, Kelly.
Oh, on the Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things.
So we, as you guys know, we made up a load of these. We are going to make up some more. These ones we did a while ago, but yeah, it won't be for a while. So we do want to do, we keep saying this and we will do when I get around to doing it, but we are going to do a little giveaway on some of these.
On some of them, yeah. I just haven't worked out how to do it safely.
Yeah, because your guys' addresses, that's the thing.
Addresses and stuff like that. And I don't want anything revealed online to other people. So on our About page, I do have an email address. There is an email address set up there. So if you want to contact us and stuff like that, you can do it through that. And when we have the cups ready, if you trust us and you want to send us your address and you want one, we're happy to send it along, but only through private channels, not on the main page.
Yes, please. And only for 18 plus for your addresses. So, but we'll sort that out later. But if anybody is interested in a Mark and Kelly's trip tips and mugs, I will sort them out at some point in the summer. Yeah. I will do that. Where are we? Sam said, my place has black mold. Oh, yeah, I thought you said that, and lots of problems.
Yeah.
New place is smaller, back and front gardens for me to manage.
I was going to say, does it have a garden? Does your current place have a garden? Would be the question. Would a garden swing it for you? Like, would you grow your own vegetables? Would you grow your own fruit and stuff like that? Like, is there something that would push you towards that place? And is it the case that would it be a smaller village than the one that, like, is the village that you're in within walking distance, or, are you able to use your scooter to get to and from the village and stuff? Or is it the case that where in the next village over is super close, you can have fish and chips and all of that type of stuff? What is your pros and cons list?
Sam said, oh no, actual fact, that's the biggest con. Really need a place big enough for a bedroom for Zachary. If that's the case, then that place is a no.
Yeah. If you bid though, are you likely to get 2-bedroom? Because that's the question. Because normally they wouldn't give you a 2-bedroom.
Freon said, Sam, I'll need you to do some, I need you soon, maybe in a few weeks, to do some admin work. Well, if Sam is willing.
If Sam's willing and she wants to.
Sam said, my garden here are too much for me. My front garden looks like a thorn in the fairy tale that the prince has to fight through. Stop people looking through it, though. Have you got blackthorn in the front? My parents have got blackthorn in the front of theirs, and that thing is unbelievable. The thorns on blackthorn are huge. They can be absolutely huge. Brilliant, perfect
deterrent.
I was going to say, actually, no one goes to blackthorn. So, now that's interesting. St. Cot asked, what stops the well being a 10? Do you know what, St. Cot? That's a very good question. Do you know, I'm like Kelly. I'm always reluctant to give something a 10 unless it absolutely blows my mind.
Yeah, so I don't give out 10s, right? If I give out a 10, it has to be like I was not expecting that. That was delicious. It has to be boom, boom, boom for me to give it a 10. Because I feel like when you give something a 9, I really like it. I'm like, oh my God, that's really nice. Did it blow my mind? No, it didn't. But that was really nice. Something has to I have to taste it like.
Do you know what, St. Cot? I would actually probably go up to the chocolate in it's nice. The peanuts are in it, it's nice, and the caramels in it. It's really good. I would go up there. I mean, I would go up to a 9.5. It's a very good point though. The only thing that would make it for me for a 10, the chocolate is excellent as well. I think it would just slight up on all ingredients, and that would be a 10. But I'm nitpicking. I am nitpicking.
Yeah, for me, I feel like, I mean, I gave it an 8 anyway, so I didn't give it a 9. But I like the saltiness of the peanuts. I thought each element complemented each other quite well. If I'm being honest, it's maybe a tad too salty for me. But I do like the saltiness of it. I think it lends itself to the chocolate and to the peanuts, but it's slightly a bit too salty.
Do you know what, St. Cot? I'm going to up it to a 9.5. That's what I'm going to up it to. I agree with you as well. It's so close to a 10 for me. The only 10s I've given recently are Wild Cakes and the Donatellia, but they are our favourite donut and cake shop. It's not my favourite chocolate bar. That's why I wouldn't give it a 10, but it's close to it. I do think you would enjoy it though.
Do you know what I would give it a 10?
I'm nitpicking. Go
on. The white chocolate and ginger cheesecake from White
Mother's. Yeah, yes you would.
And the sesame cheesecake from Wa.
There you go.
And because you know what? They're ones that I would never have expected. It blew my mind. And that's the sort of level that I'm looking for. Something that is totally unexpected. White chocolate and ginger cheesecake. Who came up with that? Do you know what I mean? And the creaminess of it. No, baked cheesecake's the best.
Right, now you're sitting there thinking, what's Kelly talking about? I'll let you into our secret. So this Sunday, we will be uploading. We went to Wagamama's, so that will be the Sunday video where Kelly had her favourite white chocolate and ginger cheesecake. So if you want to see that, that will be going up this Sunday.
I wasn't going to mention that, but
well, I had to mention it because that's where it.
No, I've had it plenty of times from Wags, plenty of times. But I thought you had uploaded that, not uploaded it to show, but uploaded it as premiere. Already.
Not yet. Now you know. So yeah, but we did do obviously. What did we do? Yo Sushi. So again, I was really impressed. I'll come back onto Yo Sushi, but I was really impressed by Yo Sushi.
Yeah. And Sparks was saying she was really liking the videos that we're doing at the moment. She goes, I'm really enjoying these videos.
She did. She did.
Bless her.
Right. Okay. So Freon asked St. Cot how he is. St. Cot said, I'm awesome. Where are we? No, sorry. He said, I'm good, thanks. Because your name is I am awesome. Jensen said, my favourite fruit is watermelon and cucumber. Really? What, combined together or separate?
I don't like cucumber.
Apparently,
it is a fruit, though.
Apparently, that's really good for your stomach. If you have pineapple and cucumber together, it's supposed to be very good for your guts, apparently.
I mean, I know that pineapple's meant to be really good for you, but I don't know about pineapple from here because the pineapple. So, funnily enough, me and a couple of friends were talking about that today. So, the pineapple here is very acidic. It cuts my tongue and everything. It's quite sharp. But pineapple from Mauritius, I could just eat that. They cut it like a lolly, first of all. So you hold the sort of like the greenery, so they cut it and all that. And then you eat, and you can even eat the middle part. You can eat it. Anyway,
Freon said, St. Cot, I'm fab. Mark will tell you why. Mark, tell St. Cot why I'm so fab mood today. No, St. Cot's on the thing. You can see. We know. We're really excited. I know you're excited about your day, but we can see that. That's great, though. It's great news. Jen said, I like your cut, Mark. Yeah, that's my Stranger Things mug. You can see the boys. Look at that. And it goes round and round and round as they're on their patrol. For anybody that's seen Stranger Things, you'll know exactly what that is. But thank you, Jensen. I'll give you a thumbs up, but it's still sorry. I said that one about Sync being so excited. Why Freon's so excited. I've given you a thumbs up, but it's still showing 0. Can you fix it, please? It is showing 5 thumbs up.
It's showing 5 thumbs up.
So one of those is yours. Thank you, and thank you for all the thumbs up.
Thank you for all the likes. Yes.
Mark's reaction to it came across as a 10. I've got to say, it's so close, Sync. It's so close. It is so close. You are right. I think if comparing it to other chocolates, it's not the best chocolate I've ever had. But then again, should that be a 10?
What's the best chocolate you've ever had?
Oh gosh, see, I'm not a massive chocolate lover, but that was really, really good. 9.5. That's not far off.
Mark never ever used to eat sweets or have
until I met Madam
butter on his toast until he met me.
Mark, I allow you to tell Sync why I'm so happy. The dates. You can see he's really happy. The date because he is really excited. Just read the comments, Freon. Exciting news. I said, Sync. Sam said they're charging me £72 a month for my spare room. So that's scandalous. So thinking I need somewhere with an extra room that's not classed as a bedroom or a place with 1 bedroom and a larger front bed space. Right. Could you, Sam, potentially convert it? So take the bed out of it, your current one, and just say it's a gym or a I don't know, or a space like that. I mean, could you also argue the case because it's for your grandson? Could you not argue the case with that as well? That almost like you're almost a carer for him in some respects you are because you do look after him. Because it just seems a bit unfair that you charged a lot of money extra for that. Yes, Sync, very important, said Freon. Listen to Mark, he will tell. I know, he knows, Freon, he knows.
He knows.
Sam said, yes, I'd love to grow at least herbs and some flowers. I've got plants I can take with me. My garden was packed with flowers and herbs and look beautiful.
Lovely.
I know what you mean. I mean, like I said, we've got a garden at the back, but it takes a lot to maintain it, even just basic maintenance. But
I imagine, for some reason, because you're in the country, your garden's probably far bigger than ours.
Mark and Kelly said, Freon, I might be finally working on a few bus streams again in air, so might be back. Well, we're good to see that. I did notice you have uploaded a few videos recently, so good to see those are back up. So keep it going, Freon. I think your bus videos as well, it's really important you keep that going because I know you do like doing the bus videos. Sam said, I made bread and butter pudding with cheese and onion pepperoni. Oh, it's a savoury bread and butter pudding. And salami that I thought Mark might like the recipe for. I'll add a picture later in the Facebook group.
Oh, okay. He wouldn't eat the pepperoni, but you would.
The cheese and onion I would eat for sure. What's that? I didn't know this, so Sam, you'll probably know this, but apparently the first cheesecakes. So cheesecake was an American invention, and the first cheesecakes weren't a dessert; they were a starter, and they were savoury. So obviously, hence the name cheese would actually have it would have a cheesy taste with herbs or something like that, and it was designed as a savoury starter. It's only later the Americans then decided to add sugar, make them a dessert.
I was thinking we had a cheese and chive scone the other day. Where did we get it from? Well, we got it from Gail.
Yeah, that's it. But that's the scone, not the cheesecake. So apparently the first cheesecakes were actually savoury. So it would make sense. You could do a bread pudding, but with cheese and onion. And I think that would look good. But I would definitely check that out. Thank you, Sam. That sounds really, really good. I love Sam's creativity. Sam always comes up with creative ideas. Freon said, anyways, I must go as I'm going to go live. So I'll see you Friday. Well, we will see you later. Take care, Freon. Good luck.
We won't be on Friday, Freon, just let you know.
Yeah, sorry, guys. So we unfortunately will not be around on Friday, I'm afraid. So, but keep an eye out because we've got more stuff coming up.
We do.
So yeah, take care, friend. We will catch you soon. Where are we? Jensen said, is everyone enjoying the weather this week so far?
Thursday's meant to be really nice, apparently.
I know.
Somebody was saying it's going to be 27. I was like, 27? Yes, please. Yes, please, 27.
Is everybody enjoying the weather? Like Jensen said, what has everybody been doing? Unfortunately, because I've been working, I'm kind of stuck indoors, so you don't get to see it.
I feel like when the weather is good, I feel it puts people in a bit. I know that some people don't like it being sunny and hot and stuff like that. There are just some people that don't like that, but I just feel like it makes everything look brighter. And London is absolutely amazing in the summertime. Amazing. What place to be during the summertime? Do you know what I mean? You come to London and everything is alive. You know, there's a lot. If you've ever been to if you haven't been to Somerset House before, that's right in the pretty much in the centre of London, just off the Strand. Go there. Go and see Somerset House. They've normally got like a concert happening, or they have like Channel 4 do their summer nights where it's an open air cinema and all of that type of stuff. I went to see Flash Gordon there. I went to see Flash Gordon at the Science Museum as well, I think it was.
Flash.
And Brian May and Brian Blessed were at the one in Somerset House, and Brian Blessed was the one at the Science Museum. So yeah, it was really great to go and watch the open air cinema and stuff like that. Yeah.
Where are we? Sam said, "Oh, I'll add pictures of my garden to the group too. We'll look forward to seeing that." Zachary. Oh, Zachary says hello. Hello, Zachary.
Hi, Zachary.
How
Hi.
are you, Zachary?
I hope you're well.
Good to see you. 27 degrees is correct, said Jensen. So yeah, it's going to be a nice hot one. So if you guys can, hopefully the weather will stay nice like this to the weekend, so you guys can actually get to enjoy.
Take advantage of it. Take advantage of the weather.
I always find this country is totally different in the summer.
Yes,
it is totally different. Now Touche said, personally, I hate the heat. I love a sunny, frosty day. You're not the only one.
You're not the only one.
I've got several friends that say that to me. They can't stand the summer heat. They can't stand it. They love winter. Absolutely love winter. That's not my favourite. Do you know what I like about winter like that? When it's clear, like you say, frosty. I do like that. But when it's clear skies, well, the bit I can't stand about the winter is constant overcast day after day after day. That's the bit that really gets me down.
There was one summer, I can't remember if it was 2018 or 2019. It was overcast for the whole of August. The whole of August was overcast, and you don't realize. I remember thinking, oh God, this is really getting to me.
Well, that's it,
where you could not see the sun in August, and it was wild because even in the winter time you can see the sun even in the winter, and so to have like it overcast. There was one day we were in Lanzarote and it was so overcast, but it was 35. It was so hot. That was not walking weather. I don't know what we were thinking of. We were walking down the street.
Oh yeah
with my mum. I had to step into a shop, one of the regular shops that we go to, Funda Grube, I think it was. And they actually had fans going on, and I just thought, oh my God, we've got to walk all the way back to the hotel. But listen, when it's getting into 30s or whatever, it's just sit by the pool and have a drink, or sit in your garden, get a nice. I mean, if you don't drink iced water, gorgeous. If you do like a little tipple, have a little tipple, but have a frozen cocktail, because the frozen cocktail is really nice. But yeah, in the summertime, yeah.
The hottest, I think we said this before, is about 40 degrees when we went to Vegas many years ago. That I've never experienced heat like it. You can't stand out in it. You feel it piercing your skin. You just got to get indoors. It's not actually something you can enjoy.
But that's the good thing about Vegas, is because obviously you can stay inside in a lot of hotels. So,
yeah. That is true. And gamble your life away. Jensen said, when we take Indy and Marmite for a swim, they make a big splash and it's so fun. Do you take Indy and Marmite to the beach, or do you take them to the pool? What, Jensen, just out of interest, because I know they would love the beach.
Oh.
There's something about the beach that animals love.
Yeah, they absolutely love, yeah.
Sam said, oh, he gave a big smile when you said hello.
Oh,
Zachary!
hi, Zachary.
Hello, Zachary. Where are we? Zachary says hi, Tushy. Oh, I said Tush. Lots of love for the Sam. Jensen said, 2020 is the hottest year. It was 40 degrees and it was too much for us and the dogs. I remember when it was 40. My God, that was hot.
I don't remember when it was 40.
I remember when it was 40. It was really... I can't remember. I thought that was 2021. Maybe I was wrong.
But I do remember sitting in that garden. I was sitting in the garden.
All right for some.
You know, and I don't know what you're talking about, because I cooked every day. yeah, and you enjoyed all the dinners I cooked and all the breaded prawns that I made with the sweet chili, or the gâteau brésil that I made. I was cooking the gâteau brésil, and he was just eating it I couldn't make it with a lovely, nice pile.
So, for anybody not familiar, gâteau brésil is a Mauritian dish. It's basically sliced aubergines.
It's like it's like aubergine fritters. And normally you pile them up, and then my mum goes, "Oh, I'm gonna make some kotamili," and that which is like a coriander sauce, and it blows your head off. Like, she makes it so hot.
Oh, yeah,
it's just you can't with
the chilies.
Yeah, that's too much. But sometimes you can have sweet chili sauce with it or something like that. That is nice. And so I was trying to build it up so I could take a picture and, put it in the family group chat. No, I couldn't, because Mark was just eating it as going along, so I couldn't even pile it up or anything.
Like I'm going to do with the big one. There we are. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for that. That was our little review on the Big Daddies.
We do recommend the original Big Daddy,
which is the whale. Now, this one split opinion. I'll be interesting to see. So if you guys do get it, now it is expensive. They are, like I say,
£8.50 and £8.
So they are pricey. This one, 50p slightly there. Out of the two, Kelly and I recommend this one. But if you like pistachio, give that one a go.
It doesn't taste. The pistachio don't taste thing though.
But worth a try.
Yeah.
Like both of them. So yeah, that's it. So what we're going to do, we'll talk a little bit about the videos we had. So we, as you guys may or may not have seen, we went to Yo Sushi the other week. That was up on our Sunday. We're going to put it on the other screen.
Yeah.
There we go. So we had the Yo Sushi went there. And actual fact, I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised with Yo Sushi. Not that I dislike it, but we've been several times, but not for a long time. I'd say at least 3-4 years. And I noticed that when we went before, it was a bit hit and miss. Sometimes you go, it was good. Sometimes you go and it's not so good. But this one, I was pleasantly surprised. It was really nice.
The thing was, we weren't even going to go there because we were going to go to Wags. But there was such a cute Wags. We said, oh, God, we'll come back in a bit. And then I was like, well, we could try Yo Sushi. And then I was like, yeah, let's do that. So that's why we ended up at Yo Sushi.
Jensen said, bye-bye. See you on the video on Sunday and the live chat next Tuesday. Jensen, if you want, if you can, please subscribe to MK Vacates. Keep an eye on that too. Little hint for you there. So have a look there. What we're going to say, so Yo Sushi, we're back Yo Sushi train. That was what we're doing. Have a check out of it though. The thing is, what Kelly and I are trying to do, a lot of places we go, we're always conscious, are pretty much in London. They're pretty much always in London. So we're trying to do a few chains that, for those of you that aren't based in London, can get to. So
it's true. I like to do some chains so that, they can sort of like go and try them and see it. Don't get me wrong. We like to support independent places, but we also understand places like Wa, places like Creme, places like, I don't know, one of the others that we've been to, like Aroma and that. Although they are central London, they are not accessible to everyone. And so doing something like Wagamama's or Pizza Hut or Nando's or, one of the other chains is then accessible for everyone. I wish Toby was a little bit more accessible for everyone. I think everyone should try. But again, there's mixed reviews on a Toby. Let me tell you. So somebody left a comment on one of the Toby videos, and I didn't understand what the comment was, so I didn't respond to it because I thought I couldn't understand. And later on, somebody deleted it and then put in what actually was the problem. But some people are like, oh yeah, the meat is like neck curtains. They don't like give you blah 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 and all of this. And it is true. It is thin slices of meat. So if you're a real meat eater.
Sorry, Tush's got to go. Take care. Big love to you too.
Bye,
Tush. Take care.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. And I think that, if you are a real meat eater and all of that type of stuff, maybe Toby's not for you, really. You should go to maybe one that does.
I'm not a meat eater. I like.
No. I'm talking about if you are a meat eater.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a meat eater and you're expecting big slabs of meat, maybe Toby's not for you, and you should try maybe another place that does give you like.
I disagree, because you could go for the large for £1.50 extra. You can just go for the large.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's what people are complaining about, and what I'm saying, because they're saying it's like net curtains. But what I'm saying is if you like lots of meat, I don't think Toby is for you. What I'm saying is you need to go to another carvery that gives you all you can eat meat, possibly. But I don't know of if anybody knows of a carvery that gives you unlimited meat as well as all the accoutrements.
No,
let me know.
They don't.
Hold on.
All right,
if you do, let me know, because we'll go and try it. Of course, I can't eat. We might have to go with your brother, because I think your brother would be able to like, and then we can show like the unlimited meat and stuff like that. But I know that I wouldn't be able to eat that much. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to go to a place that does unlimited meat.
Oh no, is that what I'm known as, Sincott? Sincott said, Mark, your new nickname is Two Mains Mark.
Yeah, Two Mains Mark.
Oh, can you imagine that? They go, here he is, Two Mains Mark. What's your second main?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I just want one. Nah, you don't. You're Two Mains Mark.
Let me tell you, the amount of times I give Mark my food.
Yeah, the thing is, I have to say, I do have a big appetite, so I end up eating. I mean, I always use the excuses for the video. I mean, it is as well. I've got to be honest, if Kelly and I went for something to eat, I probably wouldn't get two mains unless I was absolutely starving. But I try to get the two mains just to show you guys what you can have. When we just go for one dish, you can't really, do the range. I mean, we did do. I'm just checking some of our videos now. Now, we did do one main, obviously, for Weatherspoons, and Lombard Street, we just did one main. The Lounge, I think we did one main, and the Ivy Breakfast.
Look at Mark using the second screen.
Ivy main. But yeah, with the other ones, so Dishoom, I did have two mains. I'm not going to lie. Well, I said two breakfast mains. Houton was just unlimited, so of course I didn't need to have that many. And of course, Yo Sushi had two mains. So yes, two mains, Mark.
Two mains, Mark. The thing is, Mark, his mood changes if it's not unlimited. And so he's very like,
That's not true. So basically, I tell you where I will get annoyed, and tell me if anybody else is the same. But nothing annoys me more than when you've paid a lot of money for a dish and it's minuscule. It is minuscule. And you just think to yourself, and then I end up being more hungry after than I started, because you know what I say, when it takes my body a time to warm up. Once I've had so much food, then I want to keep it going until I'm full. But if it's a minuscule portion, so Kelly took me, what was that restaurant you took me to one time?
One time, and it was like 20 years ago, and he still talks about it now.
No, not Smith & Smithfield. There's another one. So we went
to Coat, which everyone likes.
Oh my God, not Cote as in wear a coat, but it's COTE, the French restaurant. My word. So, okay, it was reasonably priced, but this tiny bit of fish, hang on, mashed potato, tiny bit of mashed potato. So I literally went, done. And I'm really hungry because I've got to wait for Kelly to finish.
But do you know what it was?
Hang on, I haven't finished yet. And I'm just so hungry, and I just think, because then I'm sitting there waiting for Kelly to finish. I go, come on, so I can go home and then actually eat something else.
Right. But what Mark wanted to do was eat off the prefix menu. He didn't want to eat off the main menu, which would have been a different size. I
don't think it would have been bigger. Cote is not renowned for its portion sizes.
No, because it's a normal portion size for normal people.
I do accept that obviously not everywhere can be big portions. That greedy Mark, and bye again. You know me too well, Jen, so bye. Kat said, I did like your Dishoom review. They have the recipe for their porridge online.
Yes.
Oh, actually, Kat, did you? So the other thing is, well, funny enough, they do have. I can't remember if it was you or somebody else. Somebody did ask.
They do have a cookbook.
Yes, that was it. So
yeah,
they do have
a cookbook.
They have a quick.
I think you filmed it at the very beginning. At least I did.
I did put the link in the chat. I'm sure I did. Let's have a look. I'm sure that somebody asked if there is a cookbook.
Yeah, there is a cookbook.
Why isn't this showing me the comments?
No, you have to do not responded. Let me do it.
Go on then. Let's see, because somebody did ask the cookbook. So I didn't realize they did it online as well, Kat. Because I did want to see. Here we go. Who asked for the Yes, it was Karina. That was it. Karina did ask how you make the porridge, and I said they do have a recipe book, so I did put the link in the chat. But yeah, I was. So how did it catch? Do you know how they did the porridge? Was it because I did actually shock me that it was brown? It was like a really sort of chocolatey brown color.
And I swear they blended banana in it. Am I correct? As in they blended banana in it?
But they did put banana on the top. I don't know if it was in it as well. That might have just been the taste from the banana sitting on the top.
I bet you they blended that
but
in.
I have to say that's the best porridge I've ever had.
Because that would make it creamy. If you blended banana that would make it creamy. That would make it...
I don't think they did. I'll tell you why. Because obviously that would up the cost of it, putting all these bananas in the porridge. I think it was the taste on the top. But I really did enjoy that porridge. I don't, like I said, I haven't seen the recipe, so I don't know why it was brown. But it was really, really good.
Could be brown sugar and stuff like that.
Could be brown sugar. Because it didn't need any sugar. It was nice and sweet as it was. What I did like about it was the texture of the, they put like sesame seeds or something on top of that as well. That was really, really good. So the seeds on top really gave it a nice dimension. If anybody does go to Dishoom, I would definitely recommend. Again, you've got to like porridge.
Oh yeah, there's dates in it, isn't there?
Oh, there's dates on the top. Yeah, that was delicious. That was really. They may do.
That's probably what makes it brown. The dates.
They may blend in it. I'd be surprised if they did it because it would up the price of the porridge.
Yeah, banana and date porridge.
But it's really, really good. I did like it. I would definitely recommend it. And I actually, me personally, I did prefer the porridge over to the actual main dish, the vegan breakfast. The vegan breakfast was good, don't get me wrong, and I have never had vegan black pudding before. I have never had that, and that was quite tasty. But yeah, Dishoom do a good breakfast. That's a long-winded way of me saying Dishoom do a good breakfast. So guys, as well, I was going to say, do you have a spot you like to go for breakfast? Now, what was interesting, and St. Cott, you said this as well, a lot of you were saying, actual fact, if you go out to have something to eat, not takeaway, but if you go out for something to eat, you tend to either do lunch or dinner, not breakfast. And I always find that interesting because we've been noticing this. A lot of the breakfast places that we've gone to, not always, of course, but a lot of them are in central London. And it makes sense because obviously they're near a lot of hotels. So if your hotel doesn't do breakfast, you can go out and go to somewhere near. Cathy said, yeah, they use dates and bananas. So
yeah, that's what it says. It says, chop the remaining dates and banana very finely, place in a small pan, pour 185 ml boiling water, cook over a low heat until you have a thick and mushy, reasonably smooth paste, stirring regularly and using the back of the spoon. I told you.
There you go. So it is
you
in
can
it.
Taste it.
Yeah, I've got to say, I really did enjoy that. I really did enjoy that porridge.
Yeah, you can also use a stick blender to deal with any stubborn lumps. While the banana date mixture is cooking, pour milk into a bowl and tip the oats and leave to soak for a few minutes.
I'm going to have to try that at home. Now, we haven't done recipes for a long, long time on this channel. So I might have to try one of these at some point.
Might be worth getting the Dishoom cookbook. We could try it.
Yeah. I think it's £24, £25, something like that. The Dishoom
we'll have a look.
We'll have a little look. But they do have the dinners there are quite nice as well. So the lunch and the dinner is quite nice at Dishoom as well.
Yeah. We haven't been for a while. We should go.
Yeah, we haven't done the lunch or dinner probably about 2-3 years.
Yeah.
It was after the pandemic. So
was it after the pandemic?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, hang on.
I thought it was before.
No. It was after.
Wow.
So the last time, I'm just scooching through our videos right now. Oh God, I forgot we did that one as well with Gordon Ramsay's one. We do want to go back to do so because we haven't done street pizza. We've done the burger.
Yeah, but we haven't done street pizza.
Crumbs and doilies. I remember doing that one. Oh, Gotham City.
It's closed now, Park Road.
I know.
Yeah.
Here we are. Blimey, when was it? It was right about.
It was a long time ago.
No. It was right about here. So we've come to about where are we now? This is about 3 years ago. Japes. That was 4 years ago. Because that was my birthday straight after the pandemic. I was actually allowed out. Blimey. That was when I made the cheesecake. My God, this is a while ago.
Well, yeah, the pandemic was, 5 years ago?
There it is. Right, 2021. So it was the 19th of July, 2021 is when we updated it. So that's when we last went to it. So it was after the pandemic, and I think probably we would have eaten there probably about 2-3 weeks prior to that. So it would have been July 2021. How quickly time goes, I tell you.
So quick, so quick. We've done so much stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Like when we go, like when I look through our videos, and I just think, how much stuff have we done? How many places have we been to eat? How many places have we checked out? It's been so many. We've been so lucky. We've been so blessed to be able to go to all these places, to try them. Thanks to you guys for watching our content.
And we're very blessed that you guys come along with us as well.
For sure.
We are always grateful for that as well. Because
Yeah.
like I said, we started off as a holiday channel, then we evolved into a food channel, which is why we want to keep this as a food channel, but we've created the second holiday one.
Yeah.
So we can then do the both. So so when people see this tips, trips and things, say, where's the tip? There's the
I know
trips.
we're talking about maybe changing the name, possibly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, what do you guys think? So we were thinking of changing this channel's name, but if you like trips, tips and things, or again, it was a bit of a mouthful when we actually created it.
Yeah.
But let us know what you think, because we were thinking of changing this one potentially and keeping MK Vacays.
Yeah.
On the other channel, which I believe actually MK Vacays was Sam's idea, didn't it?
Yes.
It was your idea, Sam.
Yeah.
So we came up with. So do let us know what you think. We're always lovely to have your opinions, and obviously we really do value it. So as I say, so we've done we did Yo Sushi, and this Sunday we will be doing the Wagamama's. We went to Wagamama's on Saturday. Actually, I could talk a bit now about that as well. So that was so funny. So Kelly and I so Wagamama's do breakfast. You would have seen us do the takeaway not so long ago, but we really, really wanted to go to the restaurant and do it. So as we got there, the particular one that we said advertised, it was on their website. They advertised that they were doing brunch. So we got there, and it opened at 10 a.m. So we got there at 10 a.m. Well, just when it opened. Walked in, nobody in the restaurant. Absolutely not a soul in the restaurant. I thought, this is weird for brunch. I was going to say, I thought there'd be loads of people in here. So we sat down, looked, and they handed the menus, the regular menus.
And I was like, oh, they've given us that. And I was going, oh, maybe she forgot and she hasn't given us the brunch menu.
So I went over and said to the waitress, I said, oh, I'm so sorry, do you have the brunch menu? She goes, oh, no, we've stopped that. We tried it for a year and it didn't really work. So we just reverted back to your thing menu. But I said, but your website says you do brunch at this branch. And she said, no, I'm really sorry, we don't. So Wags, you've got to update your.
I know.
You've got to update your website, because we went there exclusively to do a brunch and you didn't do it. But it doesn't matter. We still did the lunch. We had a very early lunch.
Yeah, yeah.
But so you get to see us do the Wags. Now we did, rather than 2 mains at St. Cot, we did 4 starters. So I'm 4 starter mark rather than 2 main mark.
2 mains mark.
Yeah. I like 2 main mark though. I think that's a good idea. So yeah, that will be coming up on Sunday. Also on what was I going to say? If you do want to have a little look, Starbucks are bringing out their tiramisu range, which is new this week. But we managed. Well, I don't know how Kelly did it, but she managed to get hold of the drinks before, so we do try them on our Starbucks.
Yeah. So there's 3 new flavors. But also they did the Snoopy one, but the Snoopy one's been out for a little while, but I hadn't tried it. So you'll see us trying all the flavors in our car review.
Kath said, I like to visit occasionally, like to make the best of it, so your reviews help to focus on good places to go. Oh, good. And that, I'm so glad you said it, because that's exactly what we like to do.
Yeah.
We'll always be honest with you guys. We're not, as we always said, we're not sponsored by anybody.
No, we pay for all our own stuff. There's been some stuff kicking off on TikTok at the moment. But we pay for our own stuff. We do we're not sponsored by anyone and all of that type of stuff. And if we were sponsored by someone, we would say, oh, we've been sponsored by, or we've been given something free by blah, blah, blah. But no,
But that's never been the case. So we have been offered before, but I've always said no.
Yeah, we've been offered like once or twice, I think, but once I can remember.
Yeah, but I never want to do that because I just think to myself, well, would it influence? And I don't want them to feel that I've got to give a good review because it's free.
I would give a review same way.
Oh, same here. I've got to be honest. We do it for you guys. I don't want to say, oh, that place was amazing.
And it was really rubbish, and everyone's going there. No, obviously, and listen, Swiss.
No. Well, that's the thing, you see, because like I said, some of the TikToks we've looked at, so that sometimes we get our inspiration from TikTok to look for something new. And then these people say how amazing it is,
hyping it up.
And then we go and you think, what do you see? But then I realise, not mentioning any names,
I'll mention them.
Don't mention names. Some of them are paid by the establishment.
Oh, those, yeah.
So what we are saying, we just think that's unfair because we know that you're going to spend your money. I don't want to say to you guys, and of course it's just our opinion.
Yeah, exactly. But, which is subject. Food is subject to opinion. A lot of things are subject to opinion. But yeah,
that's the thing. Well, like I said, but there's one or two that have said how amazing the place is. We've got there. And we thought, really? I don't see it. And I thought, have you been paid? Have you been paid to go here? Because one or two of them, one in particular, I'm thinking was very expensive for what it was. Bang average. Food.
I mean, what? Lombard?
Yeah.
Lombard, Coffee Addict.
Yeah.
Swiss Butter. I mean,
Swiss Butter wasn't that expensive.
And to be fair to Swiss Butter, it's not like the others because it is okay. It is okay. Lombard and Coffee Addict, no. They were not okay.
And I'm not doing just to diss it, but Lombard Street, I mean, that's £100 for 2 roast dinners.
My mum was like,
£100 for 2 roast dinners. And we didn't really have much to drink either.
And the thing is, the portion size that they give you of the accoutrements, so the potatoes, is for one person.
Yeah,
you have to get it unlimited because it's enough for one person. And even then, it's very small for one person. And then they're giving it to you to share. Some little thing. And I was just like, huh? And I was looking at it, it's like 3 parsnips on it. How are you going to share 3 parsnips?
Well, this is like with the afternoon tea. So I remember actually, I think it was Patisserie Valerie we went to. And we showed it and someone goes, I was going to go there for afternoon tea, but thank you, I'm not now. So that, again, that's what we do. So not to necessarily put you off, but so you can just see what it's going to be like in advance.
Yeah, because with the M&S one, there was a few people were like, yeah, but if you had asked for this and if you had asked for that.
Which is true, to be
Which is true, but you shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to say, I'm sorry, this tea bag is weak. Can you give me another one or whatever? And I have a strong suspicion that was a reused tea bag.
No,
but
hang on, you can't say that.
I said
you don't know.
I said I had a strong suspicion.
Right, there's no evidence to suggest that, so we're not suggesting that was the case. But you can, like I say, ask for others. And to be fair, we should have asked for others. The scone was unforgivable. That was not a good scone. But the rest of it, we could have asked for.
I don't think I should. And to bring you sandwiches still in a packet.
That was funny. Again, that didn't bother me. I mean, the thing is as well, my expectations were low because it was only £10 each.
Right, but what did it say in the advert that you saw?
Yeah, well, they wanted. I tell you what, they cleverly worded it. We want to give a 5-star style service.
5-star style
service.
That is not a 5-star style.
No, but to be fair, you wouldn't expect it for £10. I mean, we've eaten the ones at about 6 or 7 times the price, and still nowhere near.
I'm not expecting a 5-star service, but I am expecting you to take sandwiches out of a packet.
Yeah, there is that. The joke, but
that's basic.
I would go back there to give it a second chance for £10. Yeah. Jensen said, "How about changing your channel to Mark and Kelly's Adventures?" Funny you should say that. We did consider that for the holiday channel. Mark and Kelly's Adventures and MK Adventures were two that we did consider, but we didn't go for it.
I feel like there's a lot of channels called Adventures, and so
like Richard's,
and Richard, and I would hate, to and like we know Richard quite well, and I would hate to sort of take Adventures. And then we're using that. Not that it's a thingy name at all, but I would rather do something, call it something else. And Adventures doesn't really relate to the food.
But
aspect.
good idea though.
Very good idea. Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, take care, Jensen. So
Bye,
God said, the
Jensen.
more you eat, the better, as makes for great vlogs and variety of food. Keep on eating. Oh, we will. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We
Thank
will.
you.
So we do want to. Funny enough, we do want to do a few more afternoon teas because we are lagging behind on those. I've noticed. I think we've only done 3 this year.
No, we've done more.
No, I don't think we have. So
Really?
yeah, look. So the year began with.
So we did Kai.
Right,
We
okay.
did roast.
Roast.
We did Ivy Asia.
No, Ivy Asia was breakfast. It wasn't afternoon tea. So
Ivy Asia was afternoon tea.
No,
Was
it
it? It's
wasn't.
the donuts. The little donuts.
oh, Ivy Asia. Sorry, yeah. Roast. Kai. Roast Kai. Ivy Asia.
There's a playlist. Why don't you go to the playlist?
That's it. There's 3. That's it. There's only 3. So we are behind.
Yeah.
We are behind. So we
Are you adding them to the playlist as well?
Yeah, we've only got 3, so we do need to catch up on those as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are some more we need to do.
Yeah,
the problem is in afternoon tea, there are no cheap ones anymore. M&S is the cheapest one, but there are no cheap ones anymore.
I mean, they're all expensive. I feel the least expensive one has been Ivy Asia, hasn't it? That's been the least expensive one this year.
But even that wasn't great because it was the food was nice. It just wasn't enough of it.
Yeah, I mean, like I liked the food at Ivy Asia, but I do feel it's overpriced for what it is.
Yeah, it basically, I felt that what they gave us was enough for one. So I would much rather they up the price up a bit more and gave 2 of those.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? The roast was excellent. That was a really, really good one. The best value for money one, if anybody wants to go for one that's value for money, so pound for pound. So basically, if you take into account quality and cost and combine the 2, I would say John Lewis was the best value for value.
Yeah, John Lewis was really good, but we also went at a time that was quiet.
Yes.
And we were really lucky in that respect. I don't think John Lewis, I don't think the Huskins calf at John Lewis is quiet all that often.
We were lucky. But forget the quietness. I'm talking about the food. I would definitely recommend that.
Yeah, but the ambience goes to it, because what about Pat Val?
Oh yeah, but Pat Val was just, I mean, the sandwiches weren't great.
No, I'm talking about the ambience.
Yeah, the ambience wasn't great.
Yeah.
But the thing is what, I'm prepared for the ambience to drop with the lower price. If you think M&S £10, I mean, what more do you expect? It's a cafe. The John Lewis one, the ambience aside, I thought it was really good value for money.
It is really good value.
And so it was £56 for the 2 of us. So what, 20 something pounds each. It was very good value.
I don't know how much it is now, because that was a while ago, that one. Wasn't last year? Was it
last year? No,
was it? Was it the beginning of the year?
Let me tell you. It was. Let me just find it. Oh, I remember we did Fortnum's. Fortnum's is really expensive now. We did Ting. Where was John Lewis?
Go to the playlist.
That's all right. I'll do it this way. There it is. There it is. No, that's not it. That was Harrods. That was Dilly. Oh yeah, you make me right. Actually, here we go. 11th of February, February 2024. So it was last year. There we go. Just straight after M&S. Where are we? Kat said Mark and Kelly's Feast or Famine.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm liking it.
I like that.
It.
We could call it MK's Feast or Famine.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm liking it. Keep them coming though, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Kath. That's a good idea.
That's really good.
Jensen, did you manage your own on Sunday? Well, my own what? Sorry, Jensen. What was that? The own food-wise, or you're talking about the food as in Wagamama's? If it is, then yes, I definitely had my fill at Wagamama's for sure. You will find that out when you see it on Friday. On Sunday, there we have it. Well, guys, I've just noticed we have gone past 8 o'clock. That has gone so fast. So I think we will leave the live there. But thank you. Oh, did you message yourselves on Sunday? No, I think you were on the message board. Oh, yeah, we will be messaging on this Sunday. But yes, we did a message on Sunday. We did, yeah. Because I think you were there, weren't you, on Sunday? You were joining in when I was showing the, what do you call it?
Will you be messaging on Sunday?
Oh, sorry. I see what you mean. What are we doing this Sunday? We will see. We're going to try to join. We might be doing something else as on the Sunday. So we will try and be on the message board on Sunday. watch this space, but
Yeah,
we will
watch
try to.
this
Sorry,
space.
Jensen, I didn't understand what you were saying. I get it now. Yeah. Will we be there? We will try.
Mm.
So that's it from Mark and Kelly's trip tips and things, guys, for this week. But we will be back next Tuesday on this channel, 6:30 UK time. Until then, do look after yourselves. Do take care. Thank you so much for joining us, indulging us on our Big Daddy feasts. We'll keep you posted on any updates that we have.
Yes, and don't forget, if you want to keep up with our holidays and you want to see what we do and you want to keep up with all the stuff, don't forget to hop on over to MK Vacays and please subscribe to the channel. Until
then, guys, do take care, do look after yourselves, and we will hopefully see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. As Jensen says, enjoy that sun. We will speak to you very soon. Have a great week, guys. Take care. Look after yourselves. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Oh, and don't forget,
melt my cheese.
Well done, Jensen. We always
melt my cheese.
Take care, guys. Look after yourselves. Bye.
Bye.